Hello everyone, welcome back to CoralJoyTravel. I am so glad you're here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about magic bands. Stay tuned. So as you can see, I have some of my magic bands here, like a little garland. Yeah. Magic bands. What are magic bands? How do you use magic bands? Are they safe to use? These are questions I get asked frequently, and I'm going to use this video as a vessel to tell you everything you could ever want to know about Disney's magic bands in Walt Disney World. If this is your first time finding my channel, hello, my name is Coral. I own a travel agency, CoralJoyTravel, and we do specialize in all Disney destinations. We love selling Disney vacations, so if you're interested in one, I do have a link in my description box below that you can fill out a form, and one of the team members on our CoralJoyTravel team will help your family out. So magic bands are pretty magical. They do basically everything but tell time. And let me say, I do wish they told time. That would make it easier because often when I am down in Walt Disney World wearing my magic band on my wrist, I also have on my other wrist my watch. This is one of my most recent magic bands. I am an annual pass holder, and I actually have a sticker on this band. It's like a sticker decal that goes all the way around. It kind of looks like Spaceship Earth. So magic bands are powered by magic. No, they're not. No, magic bands are powered by something called RFID technology. So that's radio frequency identification. Basically, they use radio waves to send and receive information, and that's how they work. So if you are staying at a Walt Disney World resort hotel, you will be getting a magic band in the mail. And typically I tell my clients they arrive 2 to 3 weeks before your vacation. They're usually sent out about a month before your check-in date. So depending on where you live, it'll take between 2 and 3 weeks before your trip to actually receive it. It'll come in a very plain rectangular cardboard box, not too big, and it'll have all of the magic bands that you need for everyone in your party. Guests staying at Walt Disney World property can customize their magic bands to a different color, and I believe they can have up to 10 characters as, a name on the back of the magic band. I'll show you mine. I will cover up my ID. So I don't know if you can see that. It does say Coral Joy. Hopefully you can see it. You can customize the color, and they're all solid colors, and you can customize the name on the back. This is, again, on your My Disney Experience website, on your very own account that you create, that you will have made your fast passes on, and you will have made your dining reservations on, because you know to do that. And if you have a travel agent, they will do that for you and make sure you're all ready for that. So if you don't have a travel agent, please make sure that all that's set up in advance. Every time you plan a trip to Walt Disney World that you are staying at a Disney Resort hotel, you will get a new magic band. So you can either get a new magic band. Like you can tell, I have many magic bands here, right? I usually get a new magic band because I like it. It makes me happy. But you can also decline the magic band and use one that you have used from past trips. Honestly, I have used this magic band a lot. Like, I think this is the only one. There's another one that I used to, but like it's the only one that I really have been using for the past year. So it's getting a lot of use. If you are flying down to MCO, the Orlando International Airport, make sure you do not put your magic bands in your checked luggage. It needs to be with you on your carry-on so you can get to the Magical Express desk and pull out your magic band, or better yet, even just wear it with you on the plane. Put it on your wrist, because that's where these guys go. They go on your wrist. So I want to keep it on my wrist. So yeah, make sure, keep it on your wrist with you when you're flying, or keep it in your your carry-on luggage. So when you get down to the Magical Express desk, you can just scan in, and the cast member there will pull up your information and guide you to the correct line to wait for your Magical Express bus that is complimentary. This is a huge perk to guests staying on Disney Resort Hotel property. Huge perk. Disney will drive you from the airport to your Disney Resort Hotel, and then upon departure, pick you up at your Disney Resort Hotel and bring you back to MCO Airport. It's not fun going back. We call that the Tragical Express, but on the way to, we call that the Magical Express. When you arrive at your Disney Resort Hotel, when you've been dropped off from Magical Express, you'll usually go to the check-in. I like to always confirm that everything is hooked up and ready to go on my magicband. I highly suggest that you make sure everything is on your magicband that you need to find. If you've pre-purchased Memory Maker, make sure it's attached. If you've pre-purchased a dining plan, make sure that pulls up. That sort of thing. Just make sure everything is on your magicband that you have already paid for. I like to also keep like the confirmation that Disney sends you in an email kind of handy, just in case the cast member says, oh, I don't see Memory Maker pre-purchased, and you say, yes, I did. Here's my confirmation. And just make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. There have been some technical difficulties in the past 6-ish months, so I just tell you that to know in advance that everything is where it needs to be when you check in, and not have a surprise in the middle of a trip when you realize something is not attached that should have been attached before. So when you arrive, this is going to be your room key. There will not be a room key that you have to keep. Isn't that great? No cards to hold on to. It's just this. If you want to use your magicband to charge items when you are in the parks, or you are at a resort hotel, at a restaurant, that sort of thing, just inform the cast member when you're checking in that you want to add a credit card to your magicband. That way you can do some charges. Now, I want to say, a lot of people are worried about that safety. God forbid you drop your magicband, you lose it, someone else picks it up. Can they start going to retail shops and charging away on your credit card? No, they can't, because not only is a credit card associated, on your magicband for you, there's also a 4-digit PIN code that is unique to you. So I would say, don't make your PIN code 1234. Don't make your PIN code 0000 or 1111. Make it a little more difficult in case you do lose it. Someone might be able to guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Do your anniversary, do your birthday, that sort of thing. The day your dog was born, I don't know. Make it unique so, we can't figure it out. It's important. So the good thing to know is that magicbands and having a credit card on it, should you want to do that. You don't have to do that. Should you choose to put a credit card on your magicband, it is safe, okay? It is safe for you. And you can create this PIN code at check-in, and you will use this every single time, that PIN code, every single time you make any purchases, whether it's, like I said, at a retail shop, or if you are paying for dinner, or you are using the dining plan credits, you will have to still put in that PIN code. So choose one that you will remember, but make sure it's unique. When you are ready to hit the theme parks, this is also your ticket to get into the theme parks, this magicband. You will scan the Mickey head on the top here to a Mickey head at a kiosk when you walk into the parks, and you will also need to use a fingerprint. So choose a finger that you will remember you use every time, whether it's your thumb or it's your first finger on your right or left side. Just remember, because you will scan the Mickey head and then scan a finger or a thumb every single time you go into the theme parks. If you're working with a travel agent, you will definitely have already done this before your trip, but make sure you have fast passes for your trip. And so The fast passes are going to be found using your magic band. So if you make advanced fast pass reservations 60 days before your check-in date, all of that information is going to be held in this magic band. Again, there will be a Mickey head that you can, and I'll leave a picture here, but that you can zap. I always say zap. Zap! It's not really a zap. But you'll touch the Mickey heads together and then walk into the fast pass queue. So this holds your fast pass information. This is your room key. This is your Magical Express ticket to get on. This is your theme park tickets. It's, like I said, it does everything but tell the time, right? It just needs to tell the time. That's all we need, Disney. Another thing that these magic bands will do for you is link all of your PhotoPass pictures that you either get taken at one of the attractions. Some of the rides have either photos or videos that automatically happen with the magic bands, and it will be on this. Or if you go to one of the PhotoPass photographers in any of the theme parks and ask for pictures to be taken, they will scan your magic band. So all of those PhotoPass pictures will be found on your magic band. And then obviously linked to your My Disney Experience account so you can view them there. After a fun day at the theme parks, you're hot, you're tired, you want to take a break, so you decide to go to the pool. Take a dip in the pool at your Disney hotel. Nothing better. Guess what? You don't have to take off your magic bands because they are waterproof. Now, mine with the sticker decal, maybe I shouldn't wear in the water. I don't think my sticker is waterproof, but the magic bands that look just like a solid color like this, they're waterproof. So you really don't have to take them off, which is a good thing, because again, don't forget, this is your room key. So you need to have, you can't like go to your hotel, change into your swimsuit, and leave your magic band in your room. That doesn't make any sense, right? Because you need your magic band to get back into the room. So the nice thing is that these can go in the pool. You don't have to kind of hide them under a towel when you are swimming, that sort of thing. I'm sure they can even go into the hot tubs, although I wouldn't really submerge it into the heat. That's just me, but it's definitely fine in a pool. So whether you're at the water parks all day or you are just swimming at the hotel pool, you don't need to remove your magic bands. They are waterproof. So the magic bands that come with a Disney Resort Hotel package are plain colors. These may not be all of the colors. I think I'm missing pink, and I don't see a blue. I see a yellow. I think these are all the colors except, oh, there's a blue right in front of my face. I don't see the pink one. This one actually used to be pink. But these are the colors. They're solid colors. If you wanted to buy a magic band that has a character on it, because there's some really cool magic bands out there, they do, have an extra cost in the theme parks or at some of the resort hotels. And you can even buy them actually online before your trip on Shop Disney's website. You can just link them up to your My Disney Experience account and use that special magic band as well. So you don't have to use the one that they give you for free, but you can use one that you've already purchased in advance. All you have to do is link on the back of the fancy magic band, let's call them, just link up the numbers and it will go to your My Disney Experience account, and then it will connect to your ticketed package. So that's good to know. Like I mentioned, you can also get sticker decals to go on your magic band. This is the one that I don't know, I love Epcot, I love Spaceship Earth, so this one is kind of my favorite one that I have. I purchased, I think, 2 from an Etsy shop called My Fantasy Bands, and I will, if I remember, I will leave a link to their shop below. But and I know there's plenty of other sticker decal accounts out there, but this is the one that I got, and I know they have a lot more than when I first started purchasing from them, and they're very affordable. I want to say they were under $5 per sticker. I hope this magic band video was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends who are taking a Walt Disney World trip, especially if it's their first time and they really don't know what the magic bands are or how to use them. Please feel free to share this information with them. And comment below if you have gone to Walt Disney World and you have magic bands maybe even magic bands like I have, what do you do with them when you return home? Do you reuse them on your next trips? Do you make a garland like apparently I do and put them on my Disney Christmas tree? That's what I do. Or do you just display them somewhere, or do you just keep them in a drawer? I'm just curious what everybody else does with them. I'm sure there's something more useful that I can do besides making a garland out of my magic bands. Or it could be a boa. Let's just make it a boa. That works. All right. Guys, have a great day. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I do hope you consider subscribing today. I will see you in my next Disney video. Coral Joy Travel. A touch of magic. Sharing joy. Bye, guys.